What's happening there, YouTube? Genji here, and today we're going to be checking out Vane, a newly released open-world zombie survival crafter game from the two-man team at Ramjet Studios. I think the most concise, maybe a bit reductive way of describing Vane is 3D Zomboid, which is not necessarily an insult because Zomboid has kind of established itself as the juggernaut of the zombie survival crafting genre, but many attempts have been made to make a 3D version of Zomboid, and a lot of them have fallen flat or have just been straight up asset flips or low effort cash grabs. But I've been following the development logs for Vane for quite a while now, leading up to the early access release here, and the devs have put quite a lot of work into this one. You can see here on the side here that there are regular development updates for this, and obviously we're going to have a lot more going forward. But today we're going to hop into this and see just how much of the Zomboid spirit the devs have managed to capture and how much of their own identity they've been able to put into the genre. So I see here on the side that there's a tutorial, so we should probably start with the tutorial. Oh, it's dark. Welcome to Champlain Valley. You're injured and need to find some supplies. Head to the house. Alright. We have a very severely broken leg. 100% broken. We're 5% damp from the rain. It's a cool temperature and our body is chilly. I think that's what that represents. Break the window. The door is locked. You'll have to head through the window. Press R to raise your fists. R for raise. Left mouse button to punch the window. Makes sense. Ow. That would hurt you so bad. Clear the glass. Hold E while looking at the shards to clear them. Okay, well this is gonna be like Zomboid where we're not wearing gloves, so we're gonna shred our hands. Ow, yep. You clear the glass, injuring your hands. We got it. We gave ourselves a deep wound and we're sore. There are blinds in the way. Use your scroll wheel to find up. Okay, let's raise the blinds that we cannot see because it's too dark. They would probably want to put like a light over here so we can actually see what's going on in the tutorial. Okay, we're inside at least. Turn the lights on. Got it. It's cold in here. You need to warm up. Turn on the radiator. Got it. Get medical supplies. Convenience. Search. A medical mask, antidepressants, and a medical splint. Can we take all? H. There we go. Use the splint. So click on the splint. Medical grade splint. Treat injury. There we go. You set your wound with the splint. Very UI dependent. Not that I really expect anything different considering it's a Zomboid-like, but there's going to be a lot of menu crawling in this game. Get dry clothes from the bedroom. Okay, and we have options on like everything we interact with. Oh, we fell out of our own head. Can we look at our... Oh, we're masked in shadow. We're also filthy. Anyway, get back in there. Search. A long sleeve shirt. Let's wear that. Dragging an item in a clothing slot or by double clicking the item. Okay, I think the dot means we're wearing it. A Lone Star Police 38 Special. And a canteen. We have some space in our canteen. Go to the sink and select fill container. Whoa. Drink. So we can search the sink. There's dog food in the sink. And it's very fresh. It somehow only satiates us 5%. Anyway, this is not what we're here for. We can smell the sink. There's nothing to smell. Fill the sink. Wash self. We should probably wash ourselves. We look pretty filthy. Fill container. We're gonna fill our canteen, right? Select. Is that how it works? Have a drink. Why not take a drink? Select the canteen in your inventory and drink from it. Canteen. Dismantle place. Drink. We can also smell. Everything we can sniff. Drink. Oh god. We drank the lights out. The power just went out. Grab a flashlight from the nearby shelves. Well, I'm glad you're pointing out where it's at, because we would never find it otherwise. Search, investigate. Learn how to build this. Oh, okay. So we can examine furniture to learn recipes. I like that. Search. Cigarettes and a flashlight. F to toggle a flashlight. Ooh, that's a cool flashlight effect. It's got a nice bloom to it. Turn on the power by going to the generator outside. Door is locked. Unlock. Open. Hopefully there's no zombies around. Although we do have a 38 special now. We can probably put our fists down. Should we have our gun? How do we equip the gun? Dismantle, place, unload, hold. I've got a gun. The gun takes up a lot of the screen. It gives the effect that this guy's like holding it up to like his cheek while he's walking around with it. Okay, we got a jerry can with gasoline. I assume we just need to put this in, pour into from item. We can pour water into the generator. Oh no. Jerry can. Smell it. How this smells. How do we can smell the freshness of gasoline? Does gasoline like spoil? Not just evaporates. Enter an amount to pour in fluid ounces. Oh god. There's 700 ounces in the jerry can. Yeah, let's just put it all. It's a tutorial. We don't need it. That sound's not going to attract any zombies, I'm sure. Turn on the fuse box, alright. We are in excruciating pain from a deep wound. Is that from slicing our hand open? We don't exactly have any other first aid available. Fuse box. Turn on. Dismantle some furniture. Destroy. The only option is destroy. Can't even sit in it. Craft a utility cabinet. Other players... A utility cabinet marks an area as yours. Ah, okay. Other players can't search nearby one, unlock locks, etc. unless you give them permission or they break it down. In addition, zombies don't appear near them. Press B to construct, of course. B for construct. Go to the utility cabinet tab. Build. There. We've got a cabinet. Open. We can put stuff in it. Manage. Groups, resources, build structures, destroy, leave, and then move. Okay. Craft a door. Well, there's already a door. In fact, it's a pretty decent looking door, like as far as defense goes. Let's say some thick cabin wood. We're gonna replace it with this janky, like, pallet wood. Build a door. Okay, that looks like a serious downgrade from the door that was just there. We can't even lock this one. There's no lock attached on this. Craft a window. That we could definitely use. Build. Build the window. Okay. Don't have to worry about zombies crawling in here now. Grab a baseball bat. Let's get offensive. I've got a gun. Grab a box of nails outside. Grab the nails. Craft a weapon. Open... Is this the workbench? Standard workbench. Move the baseball bat. Oh god, we have to put stuff in the inventory of the crafting table to craft with it. And the nails. And a hammer. Do we have a hammer? Oh, we started with a hammer, I guess. And then find spike baseball bat. There we go. Oh, we just made it, I guess. Oh, we're crafting at 18, 19, 20. It's working. Give it a minute. Our hands are all slashed up. There we go. Spike baseball bat. Equip your weapon by pinning it. Close the UI. Click. And then add to quick use. Ah, okay. Should probably do the gun as well. Add to quick use. Now we've got 1 for bat. 2 for gun. Code to the vehicle. Let's see if it works. Okay. We have Zomboid vehicle maintenance open. Franklin Roanoke. Chassis parts. Battery portable radio. It says the battery is dead. So can we uninstall it? You need a screwdriver to do this, okay? Makes sense. Oh. Here we go. Screwdriver, grab. Search the tool chest. A wrench. I assume this is the replacement battery. Oh. We got legs. We are also over encumbered. We're building up a lot of red statuses up there. Car battery. Uninstall and drop. And then we just drag this in. There we go. Oh god. What have we done? Oh, they just instantly appeared. That's right, we got the solution. Oh, that was a very brief alarm. We'll have to deal with this. Oh, he's got some SWAT armor. Search. Yes, they actually dropped the stuff that they're wearing. Okay, try some melee. Old man. Nope. Okay, you can't... Oh, okay, we can hold a charge. There we go. We just have to... It takes a second, like, you click and hold, and it takes like a solid 7/10 of a second for the animation to actually react for you holding the weapon up. Your flashlight broke because it got wet? What? What the hell kind of flashlight can't take a little rain? Get in the car. In the dark. Enter. I cannot... Is there an overhead light? Oh god, there is an overhead light. Okay. Nope, we got out. No. Get in the car. Don't push the car. Enter the car. Thank you. Ugh. 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 It's kind of filthy in here. I want to turn on... We still have the battery on the hood of the car. We can grab the battery through the front windshield. Dismantle. You dismantle this and receive... Wow. We have incredible powers. Just rip a car battery apart with our bare hands. Ignition. Turn on. And then we've got radio options. Turn on. We gotta find some tunes. Next channel, next channel, next channel, next channel. There's no radio. Okay, well, let's just skedaddle. Drive over the zombies. Oh, oh. Leave the... Oh! We're not allowed to leave. Yes, exit the main menu. Oh, we got zombies in the garage. We should probably close those doors if we're gonna be living in here. Let's start a new game. Multiplayer, no. Again, this is a game I'd like to do with the multiplayer crew, but they're away on a trip this week. Hideable clothes. Can clothes and armor be hidden for roleplay purposes? Well, I'm not going to be roleplaying with myself, so... No. Base damage. Can zombies damage bases? Yes, please. Do built structures decay? Yes, please. How often? I don't know what 4 represents, but we'll leave it at the preset. Difficulty. Peaceful, beginner, standard, hard, very hard, and insanity. I love a game that gives us difficulty options, so we're going to go... with the standard mode, the vanilla experience for their first romp through here. Middle of the road experience that has plenty downtime. I think it's supposed to say plenty of downtime, with some challenge mixed in. This is our preferred way to play Vane. And we have advanced options. This is where we can break the game. Containers respawn, permadeath, Iron Man, loot scarcity. Okay, so this is the fine-tuning, the deep tweaking Zomboid-esque options here, which we're not going to mess with right now. We need to experience the game first before we start breaking it and bending it to our will. Oh, right back to another loading screen. Okay, here's us, generic man. I think. We are Genji. I guess if we're looking for a first name and a last name, Kitsu is not actually my first name, it's just my streamer name. But we'll use Kitsu Genji. Character gender, oh, just for use in dialogue, that's fine. Do we need to click this? Oh, this is just camera, okay. Next. Here we are. Here are our face options. Nope. Here we go. Look at this face. This guy looks like he wants to sell us a timeshare. Oh, and we can make him black. We can make him Asian. We can give him skin problems. A little rosacea. I think we'll probably just stick with the basic here. I'm not going to spend too much time in this sense. We're probably going to be covering our head with a mask right away. And because this isn't played in first person, so it really doesn't matter. But we can give him anemia. Make him look like a corpse so that he blends in with the zombies. Eye color, sure. As close as we can get to Genji green. Hair. What does a timeshare salesman style his hair like? I'm gonna say the hair is not really working. Everybody has horrible bald spots. Oh god, this can't be the way it's supposed to look, right? Is this like a work in progress type thing? Oh god. The facial hair is not faring much better. Oh no. Oh no. This man looks like he was just attacked by a lawnmower or like a barber on DMT or something. Like, this is not the way. Is it my computer settings or something? There's no way they shipped the game like this. We're just gonna be bald. Because that might be more terrifying than the zombies. Face, I'm glad these options exist, but we're not going to be touching them. I don't care that much, we're not going to see it. Body, sure. Whatever, let's just get in here. Okay, stats. Tag 3 stats to specialize in them. This grants your character an initial stat bonus, okay? What do we got? Agility, their stamina and aerobic fitness, construction to build structures, cooking to cook, crafting, dismantling, driving. How does that work? I know in Zomboid, I think your driving skill... Does it make you drive fast? No, there's a perk that makes you drive faster or slower. I'm not sure what driving would do. Just your car just randomly careen off the road if you have a low driving skill. Electrical. Do we need to take electrical to actually wire up generators? Farming, lock picking. Mechanical, medical, repair, scavenging, speaking. Oh, sneaking. Sneaking. Your ability to be silent. Sociability. How well you master communication. Not implemented yet. So, does that work against other players somehow, or is there going to be NPCs? Strength, throwing, trading. Again, a social skill. Vitality and weapon handling. What do we want to take? Probably strength, because that's weight carrying capacity, right? And lock picking seems like it's going to be useful. Being a thief kind of fits the background of being a timeshare salesman. And then, what's our third? Weapon handling? Being able to shoot seems pretty useful in a zombie apocalypse, right? So there we go. We're a strong, shooty thief. Sure. Occupation. Oh wow, this is Zomboid. Athlete, banker, and these give us boosts to individual skills, and I guess and our starting gear, and it also changes our apartment, which is pretty neat. College student, conspiracy theory. Again, is there something wrong with my client, or are these clipping issues just something they decided was fine to ship the game with? I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and assume that it's something wrong, something bugged with the rendering. Construction worker, courier, craftsperson, demolition derby driver, doctor, drug dealer. We get the cooking outfits and the gas masks. Electrician, farmer, firefighter, terrible clipping, game developer. Oh, with default polygonal shapes from Blender. Janitor, laborer, mechanic, musician, park ranger. police officer, politician, religious leader, salesperson, teacher, thief. Here we go. Also apt description for a timeshare salesman, unemployed, unprepared, and veteran. We'll take thief, so we get additional 10 sneaking, 15 lockpicking, jeans, t-shirt, sneakers, crowbar, 10 lockpicks, the schematics to make lockpicks, $350, 25 Canadian dollars? Why are there two different kinds of currency? Are we going to be crossing the border? 2 parcels, first aid kit, magazine on sneaking, and a cell phone. Okay. Sounds good to me. Uniqueness. Uniquenesses offer additional challenges for advanced players. You can skip them if you want. So I guess these would be the Zomboid perks. Although just scanning through them, these all look like they're natives. So these would all be, I guess if you want to arbitrarily increase the challenge for yourself. Diabetic, lactose intolerant, nearsighted, pale, unvaccinated. This is a topical game. Vegetarian, vegan. Okay. We're not gonna hamstring ourselves just yet. Starting locations. Select where you'd like your character to start in the world of Vane. Dannemora, New York? New York. Okay, these all take place in New York, so again, I'm not sure why we got Canadian dollars. Named after a Swedish mining town, this village is home to one of the region's largest prisons, grimly called Frozen Hell by its inhabitants. Shortly after the outbreak, the prison was abandoned, leaving the inmates' fate unknown. Lion Mountain, New York. A hamlet located in the Adirondack Mountains, Lion Mountain once thrived on its booming mining industry. Since operations ceased in the late 60s, the town's vibrancy has faded, leaving its abandoned mines dormant, daring only the bold or foolish to explore. Redford, New York. A small, loosely connected rural hamlet with a couple small businesses and mostly single-family housing. There weren't many people here before the apocalypse, and now there are far fewer. And then Saranac, New York. I think that's how it's pronounced. Often mistaken for Saranac Lake, New York, this small, elongated town is home to numerous small businesses and government buildings. Its school, the district's largest, emerged as a primary refuge for locals in the region when the apocalypse struck the valley. Ooh. Small businesses and a school? That sounds fun. Finish. Okay, are we finally allowed to play? Okay, here we are. Holed up in our little bunker bedroom. We got, right, jeans, sneakers, t-shirt, all the stuff we went through already. A skirt. Why do we have a skirt in our closet? Search our junk. A rotten, dead rat. Ugh, we live in filth. Oh, we can de-stress with books. A glow stick can produce light for 5 minutes after being activated. Sure. Oh, we have parcels. What are parcels for? An unopened parcel ordered online. Could be almost anything. We need a basic cutting tool to unpack it. So I'll have to find some scissors or something, I guess. We got some weed, a relaxing drug usually smoked. Smells 10% bad. It doesn't seem to have any kind of, you know, lighter. It doesn't have any effect. Like, you think it would give, if a book gives us, like, plus recreation or whatever it was, minus stress, you think that, recreational cannabis would do the same. Oh god. It's very dark. Do we have a hall light? This is the outside light. We probably just attracted a bunch of zombies by flipping that on. There we go. Decent sized house. Pick lock. Door is locked. Well, that's why we started as a thief. We're gonna have to pick the lock in our own house. Pick lock. Oh god, it's Skyrim. We're Elder Scrolls in it. There we go. Open. There's zombies outside. Let's close these blinds. We don't need to attract any attention just yet while we're getting our legs. I don't think that outlet's up to code. It's a bit low. Oh, we can control each seat of the toilet has independent controls. Search. Bandages, probably want those. A tub. What do we, all right. We're bald. Get in there, here we go. Trash bin. Why do we have so many dead rats? We have a serious rat problem here. No, don't drink from the washing machine. Does this go outside? It does. So we'll probably want to lock that. We don't need any visitors. Pick lock. Okay, that was easy. Filth! Look at all this filth! We're a slob. Search the junk. A trauma bandage used to cover deep wounds, stop bleeding, and prevent infection. Yeah. Magic toy ball that answers life's deepest questions. A screwdriver. Let's go. Okay, we get a check mark. Next to, containers we've already searched. Paper bag. A bread knife. Let's see. Melee base damage 10, melee base DPS 22. I guess our crowbar's our weapon. So it does more DPS, because it attacks faster, has a faster swing time. So we should probably, we've got the crowbar on 1, let's put the red knife on 2. Beautiful lawn we've got. We don't need any zombies peeking in here, though. Lower the blinds. Alright. Oh, God, the filth. At least there's no zombies in the house. Okay, that's the kitchen lights. Let's see what's in our fridge. A rotten banana and a soda can. A soda can usually has soda in it. Should probably grab that. Search our junk. Pussycat magazine. Applies temporary XP boost for 30 minutes. Oh my. Potato seeds. Can we start, like, getting rid of some of this junk? We got cardboard scrap. Oh, okay, here's the cooking interface. Wow. Quite a few recipes. I wonder if this is all of them, or if these are just, like, the basic ones. And we can learn more. Oh. Each cabinet has an individual search option. Bean soup. Might as well bring some with us. A mug. Ketchup bottle. Coffee bag. I think I want to just eat raw coffee out of the bag. Basmati rice. Chicken broth. Crunchy peanut butter. Okay. Cooking oil. A bottle of cooking oil would be better if used in cooking. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be drinking it. I'm tempted to start cleaning up this place just because I'm disgusted by the filth, but I don't know if we're going to make this our base. We need to find a, there we go, light switch for the inside here. Zombies didn't seem to care about the light being flickered. Let's see, junk pile. A canteen, let's go. Claw hammer. Tongue and groove pliers. A keyboard as a weapon, excuse me? And it's only slightly worse than a crowbar as a weapon. Not sure about that one. A beanie. A cotton beanie. Where? Oh God. Why? Hopefully this gets fixed sooner than later, because like having customizable outfits and appearances and player characters, it's kind of pointless if it looks like this. Basketball, rotten marshmallow, a bread knife we've already got, right? Somewhere? Here we go, bread knife. Notepad, can leave notes for other survivors. Well, there are none of those. We're the last man on Earth. We can destroy vases. Compression bandage, sure. Cast iron pan. Base DPS of 18. For some reason, a pan is a better weapon than a crowbar. A lighter. Definitely need that. We can use the pan for cooking. Good to know. We're up to 35 pounds of 125 pound limit. So what else can we do here? So we've got our equipment. Medical, we're a bit peckish and we're slightly thirsty. So maybe what happens if we drink? Let's see, this says... It doesn't tell us how much thirst it quenches, but I guess we'll try drinking it. So we're at 8% if we drink the cola. 4%. 3%. 2%. 1%. There we go. Okay. And now we're back to... So you can never not be thirsty. You always have some level of thirst and hunger. Oh, we can look under the counters here. Nothing. Dairy cream bar. A creamy candy bar. Sure. Swirl bar. A swirl candy bar. Sure. Home-style cooking. Requires cooking 30. Ah, okay. That will bring it with us, because I'm sure we'll ultimately end up somewhere else. Fancy chocolate with nuts. Expensive. Oh, the trash can is part of the trash pile. Just making sure we're not leaving anything behind here before we venture out into the world. We have a lighter. Do we need to dismantle electronics like we do in Zomboid to get our electronic skill up? Examine connections. Unwire the television. And then... we can destroy... Is destroy the same as dismantle? You destroyed this. Oh, we got 352, like, light bulb out of a box. Does that correspond to a skill? Character? God, that hat looks absolutely ass. Crafting, exercises, equipment, stats. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, so that's dismantling. That doesn't give us any electrical skill, just dismantling skill. But still, that was like the majority of a level in dismantling. We should probably do that to some more things. Cloth bench. We need a heavy cutting tool to do this. We need a heavy cutting tool to do this. Okay, we apparently do not have a heavy cutting tool. Here, destroy this cardboard pile. 111. There we go. We have dismantling 1 now. Cardboard scrap. Don't know what it's for. Electrical scrap. I assume it's probably for crafting. But let's head out. Oh, we have a garage. Okay. Oh, never mind. There's a side. I thought it was a garage. There's more rooms in our house. Pumpkin seeds pen. Thread. Useful in crafting. Towel can be used to dry ourselves and clean blood and dirt off the floor. Peach half, potato seeds, tin can. Nope, it's dark out now. No, it's like dusk. It's getting dark out. Unlock. Open. Nice. We have a little farm plot here, it looks like, with some corn growing. No, we do have a garage. Oh. A zombie looks like she has a backpack. We should probably try and grab that. Let's not leave our door open. In the zombie apocalypse. Usually a bad idea. Now, is there an external door? Oh. A shed. School backpack. Ooh. Extra capacity, 50 pounds. Yeah, wear that. Now we can hold 175 pounds. Compost bin. Nothing. Okay, there is an outside door. What? I think those are my footsteps, but they sounded very hectic. I don't know if maybe the player character was like struggling to step up onto the platform there. Car tire, engine spark plugs, tongue and groove pliers. You already have that, right? Somewhere we have pliers. Tongue and groove pliers, yeah. Fiberglass paddle. A weapon. The paddle does more damage than a crowbar. More DPS than a crowbar. Staples. Combination pliers. Is that better or worse than tongue and groove? Can be used as basic pliers and can opener. Basic pliers and can opener. Doesn't seem to matter. Condition 100%. Condition 100%. Paintbrush. Which is a weapon for some reason. Tackle box. Nothing. Nothing. Springs. A box of springs. Electrical scrap. A work light. Another school backpack. Glue bottle, useful in crafting. I assume all these things are muck. Why is muck tub specifically? I guess because we were looking at it. A muck tub. A plastic muck tub, useful for transferring large amounts of fluids. Oh, okay. Trash bin hiding back here in the corner with just some rotten bread in it. Wooden ladder. Cord pile. Duct tape. Useful in crafting. Matches. A strike match. We have a lighter. I don't know if we're going to need a strike match. Now, I noticed we still have power everywhere. Is it going to be like Zomboid, where we have power for X number of days before the local power plant goes down and the world is cast into darkness? This has got higher DPS, right? Alright, our first zombie encounter. They seem pretty slow. I don't know if zombies get stronger after dark, like in 7 Days to Die or something. No. For some reason I thought you had a backpack. There we go. The crowbar seems to have longer range. Is that a stat we can see on weapons? Base damage, swing time, damage type, DPS, no. Two rats, a dead rat and a rotten dead rat. Wow, I can't see shit now. This is advanced darkness. Like, there's definitely a zombie here, but I really can't see them. There we go. Jeans, sneakers, tank top, and rotten bread slice. Okay, so I think what we should probably do, considering how insanely dark it's getting, is head back to the house. Uh-oh. I hear a zombie. I hear multiple zombies. How did you get in the house? I closed the door. Oh, they smashed through the window. Glass. Cover, use cardboard scrap. Sure. Got anything good while you're here? Jeans, sneakers, t-shirt, newspaper. No. Drag. We need to unstuck you from the door. Close. Drag. Oh no. No, the jank is kicking in. We need a heavy cutting tool. Well, we have a knife. I mean, with enough elbow grease, we could dismantle a zombie with a bread knife. Let's close these blinds since they seem to be getting us into trouble. And we'll close this door. And for now, we're gonna sleep until morning if we can. It is a bit too dark out. Sleep reduces tiredness and advances time. A number of hours, so it's 11, so we want to sleep like 7, oh, it was already on 7. 7 hours? It puts us at like 6 a.m.? Yeah. Nope. Our eyes are blurry. Our respawn point has been set. Okay, I need our eyes to get unblurry. Hungry and thirsty. Well, luckily we brought some bean soup. Eat. This needs to be unsealed. Open. Now eat. You ate the food. Stats? Medical? Comfortable. Thirsty. Soda can. Didn't we already drink this? How much is left? It doesn't really say. 50... 42, 38. Okay, now it's done. Dismantle it. Aluminum scrap. So canteen, drink, 28. Now we need to fill it. Let's just drink from the sink. Slightly from drinking from the sink? Excuse me? Fill container, canteen, select. Slightly poisoned. What else can we eat? Dairy cream bar. Eat. That made us extremely thirsty again. What the hell? Swirl bar. Eat. I don't understand survival games. We've had this a lot lately because we've been playing a bunch of survival games. I think Duckov also did that. I'm sorry, but eating a chocolate bar does not severely dehydrate you. This is absolutely insane. And we're still hungry. This man is insatiable. What else do we have? Fancy chocolate with nuts. Eat. We're lethargic now. We're still poisoned. Smell the sink. It says there's nothing to smell, then why are we getting slightly poisoned? $54. $44. $34. $24. Okay. Good grief. That is not the same zombie we killed last night. They've changed gender and size. Okay. Some very strange things happening in this game. Let's close this. Okay, now we can actually see the area we're in. So this is our little survivor hideout. Again, not sure if we want to, stay long-term here or not. I want to try the knife again. I'm not sure if we're hitting or not. There we go. Jeans, sneakers, t-shirt. Oh god, we got a runner. We got a runner. Leather shoes, rotten plum half, $32 we'll take. I want to go in there. Excuse me, sir. Get down. Jeans, sneakers, tank top. Check our mail, a newspaper, and a parcel. Oh yeah, don't we have a bunch of parcels? Yeah, we started with 3. Or we started with 2 and we got another one, so we have 3. So let's unpack. Hole puncher. Reading glasses. And nothing. Used to punch holes. Dismantle. Screws. Those are the thing we got? Reading glasses. Placeholder. Some interesting looking reading glasses. Insulation minimal, dirtiness 17, condition, well, dismantle them. We get some plastic scrap. Alright, we're gonna head over to this building. Always check before crossing the street. Now entering Saranac Central School. Is there a map? There is, okay. So here's the starting areas. So we're in Saranac, Redford, Dannemora, and Lion Mountains. So this is the whole, and Russia? I'm sorry? Is there a place called Russia, New York? Check some vehicles here. They look pretty smashed up. An NMC Mesa. Open. Nothing. Is there stuff, like, in the... The cars are gyrating. They're so excited. Check the trunks. Nothing. Zombies out playing tennis. Nothing. Pretty boring cars. Let's see if we can get into the school. We climb through windows. We can smash windows. Yeah, they don't seem to open. Agility 2. We're already getting hungry again. Hello. Oh, that's our feet. Pick lock. I think there's a zombie in that room. Pick lock. Open. Sneaky, sneaky. Remove light bulb. Examine connections. We can't actually utilize the vending machine. Nope. Must be hearing something on the second floor. For the love of all that is holy, clean the bathrooms. TV stand. Torn wires. Office phone. Torn wires. A mouse. I'm not sure we're gonna find, like, weapons or anything in a school. But being able to... Getting to, like, a cafeteria would probably be pretty good. Rotten candy bar, another lighter. This is where the teachers sneak off to smoke. Joyful Garden magazine, scavenging. Sure. Oh, this one's locked. For nothing. Oh, scissors. Basic cutting. Don't we already have some basic cutting? Where's our tools? Weapons, armor, clothing, consumables, medical, ammo, crafting, tools. Claw hammer, cell phone. Bread knife does basic cutting. Yeah, so we don't need... The scissors are redundant to the bread knife. Another gardening magazine. Magazine reduces stress. Folder, folder, book. paper scrap. I guess, sure. Eraser. Nothing. Yeah, let's look for, here we go. A lounge. With no... Oh, that's a mini fridge. Here we go. Food. A beer bottle. Large soda bottle. Yeah. Soda can. Grease cleaner. Cool corn chips. Now that I would expect to dehydrate us a bit. Crunchy peanut butter. Mmm. Bean soup. A large cooking pot for cooking. Fork and spoon. Microwave. In which we can probably cook things. There's a bag of coffee in the coffee maker. Makes sense. Let's dismantle this sofa. You need a heavy cutting tool. Right. You need a saw. Oh, they fell over. We have unused perk points. Oh god! She stood up very quickly. Search. Zombies almost never have anything good on them. I guess you had to find, like, the SWAT zombies. Desktop PC. Keyboard. There's no monitor. I don't know how they were using this computer. Magazine, glue bottle. Crafting. Calculator. Car brake assembly schematic. Interesting. Cell phones? Well, oh, these are the confiscated cell phones. We can remove the batteries. Sure. Fill our pockets with a bunch of lithium batteries. Ooh, parcels. Unpack. Towel. Grease cleaner. Compression bandage, we'll take that. Paper scrap. Sure. A dart. Is that a weapon? Jewelry scrap. Worn book. Ooh, lots of batteries. Lockpicks. Why do you have lockpicks at a school? Hello. Are you okay? Oh god. There's too much furniture in here. Well, you don't seem to be able to be interacted with at all, so we're just gonna ignore you. Gin, wine, and camp bowl. Have fun there, buddy. Jewelry scrap, paper scrap, ooh, a parcel. Unpack. Nothing. Parcel. Unpack. Nothing. We'll take some cardboard scrap. Folder, 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 lighter. Trash bin. A dead rat. Who just throws a dead rat in the trash? I mean, I guess the rat could have climbed into the trash and died there. Pencil. Pen. Okay, well, bye. We have like a health bar. We can do exercises. We have an unknown blood type. Two zombies. Can we sneak? Nope, that zombie just fell through the wall. Oh god. Hopefully that doesn't attract any... Never mind, it did. Ow. Paper bag. We've not gotten... I'm assuming that red bar in the top left is our health bar, but we've not actually gotten any, like, wounds. Jean sneaker tank top. Got a light switch in here? Yeah, here we go. Towel cleaner. A pipe wrench. Melee base damage 15. That's more than this. It counts as heavy pliers. Where did that go? Pipe wrench. Oh. It can't be, it should be able to be used as a weapon, right? I dismantled it. Shit! How did I dismantle it? Oh. That's tragic. Oops. Oh well. What? What's with the knife sharpening sounds? Some kind of auditorium with a piano. No zombies. Lockers. Set of 6 lockers. Oh, so this whole thing counts as one container. Gotcha. A school with an elevator. Ow. ID card. Someone's ID, probably not yours. It is now. Deep wound. So do we use medical? Cover deep wounds. Apply? You bandage your wound. Okay, so now the deep wound bar is going down. The severe pain bar is going up. I guess we're gonna need some kind of, painkiller for that. Search that. Search this. A gym bag. Yeah. Wear that. Dairy cream bar. Let's eat that. And then we can drop the school backpack. Drop. Because we have the gym bag. So now we're up to 202 carry weight. Although we are noticeably slower now. Rotten apple, small juice carton, enhanced lock. An advanced double tumbler lock cannot be lockpicked, requires a key to unlock. Can be attached to doors and containers and will place a key in your inventory. Okay, so this is for protecting stuff from other players, which is not really applicable to us right now. Science lab. Books. Nothing. Teacher's desk. Magazine. Need a heavy hammer to do this. Damn. Model sun. Solar system model. A telescope. We need some better tools. Can't, like... I need some wood planks. But to get the wood planks, I need a saw of some kind. A banana. Surely that won't severely dehydrate us. An apple. Excruciating pain still. May contain an assortment of medical items. Open. Oh, there we go. Used to disinfect wounds. Cleaning wipes. We need to sanitize our wound. We need to remove the bandage first. Oh, how do I do that? Bandaged. Remove bandage. Cleaning wipes. Sanitize wound. You disinfect your open wound. And then apply again? Does infected mean like zombie plague infected? Is our run over already? The pain is so bad you can hardly stand it. This can be caused for a variety of reasons. Painkillers can help, but you may need to take more than one. Trauma bandage. Used to treat bacterial infections. Sure. Administer. Okay, now the infection indicator went away. We still don't have anything for the pain, but it is going down now. 93, 92, 91. Okay, so we're recovering. I hear a motor. Some kind of motor running. Mountie bar, small juice carton. Small milk carton. Might as well take all this food. Enhanced lock. 100% battery. In fact, let's crafting. Let's get rid of these half-dead batteries. Now that we've got a number of 100% batteries. Pointed protractor. Small juice carton and a swirl bar. Stealing all these kids' lunch. Pick lock. Easy. Blue binder. Tissue box. Dismantle. Cloth scrap. Okay. Picking locks. Juice carton. Glue bottles. Yeah, I think lockpicking was a very wise starting choice. A whole desktop PC. Can we dismantle it? We can. We got aluminum amplifier and radio receiver. Uh-oh. We're getting scrapped up. Paper bag. Cell phone. I don't suppose any of these kids had a saw. Handheld console. Oh, there's a police car out there. Might have some interesting stuff in it. Nope, destroy, search. Check the rest of these lockers. Another gardening magazine. Another 100% battery. No zombies in sight. This would probably be a pretty safe place to set up a base because you can elevate yourself away from the zombies on the first floor. I like setting up on the second floor. Hey, repetitive rooms. Needle and thread. Suturing. Teacher's desk. Nothing. At this point, I'm just kind of looking for any interesting rooms. And I think we have enough batteries. More locks. Farming magazine. Student desks. Etc., etc. I think we have a good idea of the kind of stuff we're going to be able to find here. So unless we find like a utility closet. Lights on. These are very, very archaic looking light switches. Yeah. Comic book. Pop quiz, hotshot. Study your notebooks for 5 minutes. Covers chapters 1 through 4. A banana. Eat the banana. So we're no longer peckish or thirsty. Incredible. We've managed to wipe out both of our survival meters. Marker. So many locks. We know where to come if we need a lock. Okay, it's 1 p.m. There does not appear to be a third floor. Trauma bandage recipe, cool. And a saw! Yes! Alright. Our search was fruitful, it paid off. Industrial driver bit. Specifically made to fit into an industrial... Huh. Do we need that for some kind of special tooling? An industrial driver. Use as industrial driver. Requires tool battery to function. Okay. Interesting. There's some heavy construction going on here. Building up on the roof would be kind of fun. Get a high vantage point. Let's see, are these cameras interactable? Camera. Destroy. But now we can... Just heard a zombie. Oh, there he is. Pick lock. There's multiple zombies. No, thank you. Oh, they hit me through the door. Rude. Oh. Got him. Alright. And we didn't even get really hurt. Search. Pimple Ass Triple IPA. Does whiskey count as a disinfectant? Dismantle place, drink empty, smell. No. Nope. Boardroom. Sneaking. And vitality. How do you gain vitality experience? Is that like working out? Repair? Oh, all the skill magazines here. Rotten carrots. Nope. Another tool closet. Let's see. Search. Springs. Cleaning wipes. Used to disinfect wounds. Oh. Usually has glass cleaner in it. Grease cleaner. Toilet cleaner. Probably don't want to use that. Not entirely sure I'd want to put glass cleaner on a wound either. Handheld radio. Use /R in chat to communicate over it. Well, if we get multiplayer going, that'll be useful, but for right now, not so much. Could get a little farming set up. Paper scrap. Ooh, locked. I wonder if a container being locked actually adds like adds value to the loot table for it. More gardening. We have a lot of that. Crafting special. Misc. Where do we see magazines? Consumables. Yeah, we've got a gardening magazine. I mean, they're 0.1, so it can't hurt, but I'm just annoyed that we don't have, like, separate containers for things. We just have one gigantic list of everything in our inventory. Milk carton. I'm sure all this stuff is going to start spoiling unless I can get it into a fridge soon. Standard lock. Another candy bar. Like, I don't really want to go through all of these just because it's a bit repetitive to watch and to do, don't get me wrong. But all the stuff that's in here, a school backpack, a chalk. Okay, let's get out of here. Does this actually work? Shocked it's not full of zombies. Let's see. There's only a 1 and a 2. Close, open, yeah. So I kind of want to go out to that police car before it gets dark. And we'll find a house to crash in for the evening. We need to craft some weapons. I'm not seeing any nails or a bat, so we can't craft a nail bat yet. I just don't want to. I don't want to end up breaking this crowbar because we're already like 15% damaged. Carrot seeds, sweet potato seeds. Cardboard scrap. Ooh, a fishing rod. What's this? Oh. Interesting. What you got in here? Could find some, like, big pipes or something in here. Definite weapon potential. Metal shelf. You need a heavy hammer to do this. Scissors. A nail gun and industrial stapler. Oh, we're gonna fill up our... A power drill. Then we just get... Tools. Industrial driver. Okay, industrial driver is different from power drill, apparently. Grab. We're up to 96 pounds. Basic staples. A pack of drill bits. Do we need drill bits? Power drill, nail gun, lockpick. Special misc. Didn't we pick up, like, an industrial driver bit or something like that? This is the problem with everything being in a huge list. Industrial driver bit. There we go. So I guess we'll grab drill bits. An industrial welder using crafting requires tool battery to function. Ooh. We'll hold off on that for now. Flathead screwdriver. We already have a flathead screwdriver. Compression bandage. We can destroy the bollard. Oh, a tool chest. Search. A welding helmet. That is not a welding helmet. Where? It does actually appear on us, which is cool. That goes on our head slot. Oh no, it goes on our face slot. Okay. A grinder, industrial cutting. Grab. Whoa, we're getting all the industrial tools here. Building power control. Ooh. So if there was a player base set up here, we could sneak down here into the underbelly of the school and shut off the power to all of their defenses or something. That seems like a neat concept. Everything's locked. Vending machine. Insert some money. Can we just, like, smash it? And take all of the nutty bars and whatnot? Rotten, rotten, rotten. Carrot seeds. Sure. Employee lockers. Oh god, each one is separate now. Okay. School backpack. Crop top, khaki pants. Gym bag is what we have currently. A sweater. Great for cozy winter nights. Where does that go? Where? It goes in our t-shirt slot. Okay. Interesting look. Where were we? Unsearched. Oh, it's just empty. Okay, so it's top and bottom. Gotcha. TV, a mini fridge. Soda can. We're getting a little hungry here. Eat the corn chips. Now we're thirsty. So we'll do soda can drink. Now we're stimulated. Okay, moving along. Bread knife, keyboard, cucumber. Heavy staples, staple gun we already got, right? Somewhere. Industrial driver. Didn't we get a... Oh, a nail gun is an industrial stapler versus... There's like multiple tiers of... Oh, I was spooked on my own crowbar. I guess we'll take the staple gun. Counts as a basic stapler. Oh. Thermometer. Equip into utility slot. Our battery for our phone is at 50%. Says equip into utility slot to gain access to new HUD and or gameplay elements. Okay, so we can specifically see it's 49 degrees Fahrenheit. Pencil and ruler. I guess that's probably also able to tell what time it is because we have the cell phone equipped. So we'll need to jugs a magazine. We'll need to keep topped up on 100% batteries there, or find a way... Ooh, a lockpick. Find a way to charge our own batteries. College at Plattsburgh, Bachelor of Arts. Upon. Tissue box scissors. Okay. This is the engineer's office, I guess. Screws, bandages. Staples, a claw hammer. Tongue and groove pliers. Okay. This was a good visit. Heavy pliers. We have 2 claw hammers now. Torn wires. A watering can. Presumably for gardening. I'm sure we'll need those wires at some point, but... Oh, okay, we were here. Got it. Alright, let's head back out. It's 5 p.m. I still want to hit those police cars and maybe check another building. Find a better weapon, perhaps? Or we can craft maybe some kind of like, Oh yeah, let's look at our perks. Character, stats. Like lockpicking. Okay, perk available. Alarmist. Lockpicking a door connected to a door alarm has a high chance to not trigger the alarm. Bank it. You gain an additional perk point upon hitting level 100. Or muscle memory. XP gained by related skill tasks is increased 25%. She's crazy. A debit card. Ooh, Carol Bradley. Can we extract money from people's ATM? Or extract money from people's accounts at an ATM? What was I even doing? Lockpicking. Alarmist. Unlock. What else? Strength. Big back. Gain 50 pounds of carry weight. Sure. Weapon handling. Fast ejector. Reload 1.3 times faster. XP gains faster, or you can load 3 bullets at a time into a firearm magazine. Let's hold off on that until we find a firearm. Which we might be able to do in these police cars. We can't lockpick it? Zombies? Any zombies? Enter. Lock. Pick lock. Okay, we can pick this lock. Enter. Take key. Exit. Open. Nothing. Keys. Special. Car key. Trigger car horn. Press panic button. Press lock button. No, I want to drop it. We'll put the key next to the car. We'll do the same here. Pick lock. Oh, does that unlock the trunk as well? It does, okay. Nothing. Kinda crap shape. Not much better. Alright, where are we gonna hit next? Central School. Okay, so we have to visit the place first, and then it will tell us what that place is on the map. Damn, she was tough. Search. 32 bucks. Now, do we gain sneaking skill just from walking around while crouched? Now entering the fire department. Okay, there's gotta be an axe in here, right? We're gaining agility. from crouching around. Hi. Is there a light switch in here? Hey, quit that. Nothing good. There we go. Fire department lockers. Notepads. Calculators. Pick lock. Paper scrap. Sneaking. Nothing. What? The door's open, come on. Scratches. Elastic bandage. Apply. Spooked. Something or someone has given you a small fright. Oh, we're stressed? I guess we'll take antidepressants. You're feeling stressed. Can we, like, read a book? A worn book. We should grab one of those, some of those comic books from the school. There. Take some antidepressants. Pillhead. Antidepressed. Now we're talking. Search. Springs, thread, elastic bandage, lighter. A box. Nails. Okay, now we can make a, like a nail board or something. A work table. Now we're talking. Learn how to build this. You need level 15 construction to investigate this. Damn. Plastic container shelf. Heavy staples, scissors, staple gun. We've already got a staple gun. Jigsaw. Powered cutting. And a jigsaw blade. All these tools, no idea what to use them for. We can make nails with mechanical 5. Metal table. A fan blade. Oh, finally broke one. Damn. Getting there. Getting there. This must be like a high-level lock or something. There we go. Firefighter boots. Bite resistance. A fire hook pike. A hook pike typically used by firefighters. Bladed damage. Firefighter gloves. Wear. Let's look at our clothing. So we've got sneakers on. How do firefighter boots give us less blunt, bladed, and bullet resistance than sneakers? That doesn't make any sense. The car is jiggling. Okay, so the gloves appear on our character in third-person mode, but they don't appear on our hands in first-person mode. That's interesting. Tough lock. Got it. Firefighter boots, we just looked at that. Gloves, a firefighter helmet. Where? So that replace our beanie, which is fine. We'll dismantle this, I guess. Cloth scrap. I'm not sure that really meshes with the welder's mask all that well. And it still clips to our head. We can still see our bald head through the firefighter helmet. I hope they get that fixed soon. Do another tough lock here. Okay. We're gonna leave that for now. Oh, we can actually get into this and root around. Open shelves. Open. Interesting. Somebody can ride in the back of this. Stretcher. We can sleep in the stretcher. This would not make a bad little base. We've got plenty of space. Let's see. We just need some furniture to deconstruct. To get some wood materials. Destroy. 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 Let's clean this place up a little bit. Carrot seeds. Get this body out of here. You mutilate the corpse into gore. We're still super stressed. Fancy dark chocolate. Eat it. Didn't do anything for our stress. An onion. Glow stick. Glow stick is, well, can reduce stress, right? How do we turn these lights on? We don't want to turn the lights on. Pick lock. Let's lower these. We need to be able to take blinds from other windows and install them elsewhere. Lower these blinds. Boop. I need something to de-stress. Paper scrap, newspaper. A book. Reduce stress. Read. You do some reading and feel calmer. There we go. Medical. So we're still thirsty. Let's have a large soda. No, we got some smaller soda cans, right? A soda can. This one's already, we started drinking this one, so let's drink. Drink, drink, then dismantle, soda can, drink, 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 dismantle. We're tired, we're idle. We're very stimulated from all the caffeine. Brick by Brick magazine, crafting. Well, that's perfect, because that's what we're going to start to do here in a minute. Search. Schematic makeshift splints. Might as well. Another lockpick. Perfect. No, this. Tomato slice. Fan. I'm not sure if that actually, like, cools the room or not. Binder. Yeah, I'm not expecting a whole lot from the office here. I would love to put some covers on these windows so I can turn the lights on in here. But for now, I'm going to dismantle some of this stuff. Destroy this accent chair. Cloth scrap. Salvage nothing. Nails. There we go. Wood scrap. Is there a magazine? Do we have a magazine for sneaking, vitality, scavenging? Is scavenging the same as salvaging? Let's see. Stats. No, it's dismantling. So what is scavenging? Your eye for valuable resources. We probably... Okay, so I guess we pop that before we enter a new building and start rooting through all the shelves or something. Destroy wood scrap. Hey, as long as we're getting wood scrap, that's all I need. Decorative potted plant. A heavy hammer. Get up. Destroy it. Office chair. Iron scrap. This room is completely empty. Here we go. We can sleep here. We can destroy this. We may not need to destroy it. Let's see. So, B for build. We're going to build a utility cabinet. This costs 5 of our 8 wood scrap. Build. Over here, maybe? There we go. Construction 1. Do we have a construction book? Crafting, maybe? Read. Okay, so we're gonna build some stuff. Fortifications, furniture, a mattress, lights, skill furniture, stations, a workbench. We need a workbench, I think, unless this over here. This is a work table. Workbench. We need a lot of scrap crap. The fortifications. Window. Openable. Oh. Okay, never mind. We need a lot of stuff. I guess in the meantime, I need to drop some stuff off. Clothing, armor, weapons, consumables. Medical, ammo, crafting. Like all these extra batteries. All this aluminum scrap. Cardboard scrap. Seeds, cloth scrap, duct tape, electrical scrap, glue. Iron, nails, paper, plastic, seeds, screws, soil bag for some reason, all of this. Just get it all out of here. We'll keep one backup battery. Drill bit, grinder, industrial driver. Oh, it's full. All right, next. Watering can, power drill, staple gun, nail gun, jigsaw, industrial driver, yeah. All this super big, super heavy stuff that we don't have an immediate use for. So I guess what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna sleep this 4 a.m. So we'll sleep here in the stretcher until, I don't know, sleep 4 hours, confirm. It's 8 a.m. We're hungry and thirsty. some bean soup. Open and eat. Still hungry and thirsty. Crunchy peanut butter bar. Oh, that's just crunchy peanut butter. Dairy cream bar. Eat. Yeah, let's go to medical. So we can see hungry, 31%. Mountie bar. Eat. Mountie bar. Eat. Mountie bar. Eat. Go to the sink here. Drink. I guess eating all those chocolate bars really, really wiped us out. You're feeling very lethargic. This may be due to eating processed foods. I think it's a little overly reductive. Small juice carton. Okay. Let's get rid of this guy. Destroy. Check the bathroom real quick. Make sure there's no zombies hiding in here. Pick lock. Light. You think you'd have the light switch on the side that the door opens from, so that you don't have to walk all the way around the door to turn the light on? Just very strange design decisions. Urinal. We can destroy the urinal. Okay. At any rate, we never did find... Oh, here's a light switch. That's for outside. How do you turn the interior lights on? That's for in here. Are there no lights? I see lights in the ceiling. There must be a way. In here. Aha! There we go. Okay. Put these down. So now we just need a way to cover up some of the... Oh, wait, no. These have blinds. They're just all the way up. Put these down. Put these down. I don't know if this actually affects anything yet. But... the less the zombies know, the better. Oh, you got some kind of military backpack. Gimme. She's headbanging down there. A combat pack. Extra capacity, 150 pounds. Yeah. So we'll drop the gym bag. Military boots, military jacket, military pants, military shirt. Now, can we repair? Dismantle, place, tear into bandages, and wear. Wear it. T-shirt. Military shirt, sweater, insulation, minimal, insulation, heavy. I wonder, we should probably keep the sweater. I don't know if there's like seasons. If it's gonna get wintry out, we're gonna have to have a sweater. Let's see, what happens if we drop this sweater? Drop. Okay, it just becomes a cloth. So, let's head back out. Some trash bins. We need to go dismantling. Electric scrap we'll take. Because we're going to need a bunch of wood. Frank's Hardware Emporium. Now we're talking. Chef! They're coming from all around. Maybe we duck out of here for a second. We're spotted. He's crazy. Vodka and wine. Jesus Kim. Now, I'm disappointed that vodka and wine don't provide any, like, stress relief. Debit card. Because that's literally, like, the whole point of alcohol in real life. Is recreation and stress relief. Oh, okay, bye. Then we got a new weapon, didn't we? That's where we got like a firefighter's pike or something? Did we put that away by mistake? Let me go look. Where did it go? Weapon. Firehook pike. Weapons. Firehook pike. Add to quick use. That's on 3 now. Whoa, it's huge. He knocked him right through the wall. Shut up! Good God, give me a migraine. On. I don't know what that's switching. I see the shadow of a zombie standing there. Multiple zombies, perhaps. Ooh, yeah, look at all the tools. Oh. Never mind, not zombies, they were, shelves. At any rate, nails, yes. A mini sledge, there we go, a heavy hammer. A workbench, okay. Water skin, enhanced lock, fishing hook, fishing line. Reinforced wooden plank. Heavy cutting and screwdriver, okay. Medical weapons. Spiked wooden oar, spiked wooden plank, spiked baseball bat, a wooden spear, takes a wooden rod. Wooden spear with butter knife. With combat knife, okay, this is straight up Zomboid here. Wooden spear with scissors, wooden spear with screwdriver, with spoon, with thumbtack. Can we move this? I would like to take this back to our base. Put this... Oh, we can't move it that far. So we're gonna have to do it in steps, I guess. So we can move it to here. And then we can move it again. No, 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 no. Move it again. Yes. Move it inside, then move it again. Into the bay. There we go. We can rotate with the mouse wheel. We'll stick it here for now so I can move some of this stuff out of the way. Destroy. Destroy. Need an industrial driver to do this, but we have that. It's just in storage right now. So now we can move this into here. I hope that scrap won't interfere. Close enough. Okay, so now we can make stuff here. I don't know what the work table is for versus the workbench. Now let's get back over here. Where did you come from? I don't remember killing a zombie here. And the military zombie has changed. Combo them. Give them the old 1-2. ID card. Again, I think I'm just going to stop taking them because I haven't found a use for them yet. We got to find an ATM to see if we can... What? The hell was that? Was that just a strong gust of wind? ID cards, ID cards. Alright, we could use the microwave, we could use this mini cooler. Yeast bag. Homestyle cooking volume 2. I think we have that one already. Corn chips. Water bottle, let's go. Barbecue chips. A lunchbox. Oh. Rotten banana. Here we go. Circular saw, electric drivers, a sledgehammer. Does that count as a weapon? It does. Add to quick use. 4. Crosscut saw we have. Locking pliers. Counts as heavy pliers, which I think we already have. Combination pliers we have. Grinder. This is a great thing to have next door. Claw hammer, jumper cables. Oh, it's a pipe. I thought it was a chainsaw. I thought it was a chainsaw with a red blade. No, it's a pipe wrench. Now, can we put our own stuff on display like this, or is this just spawned this way? A wood axe. Can be used to get wood logs from trees. Oh. Jigsaw blade. Paint tray, paintbrush, spray cans, bar clamps, sleeping bag, portable bed, that's worth having. Nail gun, we've got a portable welder, lithium batteries for power tools, okay. Lock, ooh, they just sell lock picks at the hardware store. Work light, floodlight, leaf blower, corn seeds, garden hoe for... A metal rake can be used as a can opener? Excuse me? Ooh, yeah, nails, screws, here we go. Thermometer, duct tape, plastic bucket, muck tub, wooden planks, gimme. We definitely need. The zombies are all still hanging out here. Vacuum cleaners, magazine rack, gardening. Okay, great bundle of stuff here. Ear protectors. Hard hat. Aluminum scrap, we'll take. Research that. Alright, I think we're just about out of stuff to loot and look for here. Let's go out the back door. I might want to bring one of these fridges over here. So supposedly we can chop down trees. Let's see. Wood axe. Add to quick use. 5 is our wood axe. Four hits. And then what? You chop 2x wood log. We're gonna wait for that pop-up to go away. Okay. Okay, so we continue to get wood logs out of it after we've knocked it down. So let's see. Crafting a wooden log. A heavy wooden log. Can we craft this into wooden planks? Well, let's see. Dismantle. So it's I guess it's furnace. It's used for burning in a furnace. Wood scrap and wood plank. Okay. And all that is dismantling skill. Very cool. So now we can start to put windows on this place. So if we build fence, build window, we're still missing wooden rods. So how do we make wooden rods? Utilities. Oh, we can make planters to start growing some stuff. Small planter, large planter. Let's see. Small planter variation 1 or variation 2. Tools, hammer. So build. Okay, so here's our build radius. Where do we want to put our planters? Build. And then we can put a fence like here so that we can get out and actually get to our farming stuff without being harassed by zombies. Build. Is there like a wall? Fence? How big is a fence? Big enough? I would call this more of a wall than a fence, but okay. Semantics. Get it just so. If that takes 10 wooden scraps. Ow. Interesting, interesting. It's also not straight. That's too bad. That's fine though. So just quickly, we're gonna run in here and grab some seeds just to get this process started. Crafting miscellaneous consumables. Ammo, crafting. What do seeds count as? Sweet potato seeds, large planter. Tomato seeds, large planter. Potato seeds, large. What can we actually grow in a small planter? Here we go, carrots. Oh, we have to add dirt as well. Makes sense. That's why soil bags exist. Search. Soil bag. Take it. We'll do a little gardening. Add dirt. Soil bag. Select. Plant seeds. Carrot seeds. Select. We have two spots in this planter, okay? Plant seeds, remove dirt, destroy, and move. Okay, so we'll let those... Oh, we can water them as well, right? We have a watering can. So we'll put carrot seeds back in here. And then our watering can is a tool? Misc? Weapons? Here, show me everything. It's not in here? Is it in here? Watering can. Fill container. Soda bottle, watering can. Select. And then water from watering can. Select. How much max? I don't know. 100% watered. It'd be nice if it would say, like, the plant needs this amount of water to be fully watered. Fill container, watering can, select. Carrot. Oh. Water. Watering can, select, max. 100% watered. Oh, and there's still water left in the watering can. Okay, so it only takes how much it needs. Perfect. We'll close this. We'll, can we just place the watering can? Place. Perfect. Put this next to the sink. There we go. We're golden. Oh, we do have a cooler. So we can put... all of our juices and waters and sodas. Soda bottle. There we go. We are slightly thirsty though, so let's down some water, drink, dismantle. We're hungry, so we'll do some corn chips. Eat. Barbecue chips. Eat. Wonder how long till we lose power and water. All right, what else? We need more wood now to start covering up these windows and such for our base. So I guess we'll come back here, chop down some more trees. Can we harvest mushrooms? No. Finish it off. And then crafting, wood log, dismantle all. 25 wooden planks. So we need to craft wooden rods, right? In order to make some of these, like, window coverings and such. So let's see. Open. Reinforced wooden plank. Gadgets. Fuel. Weapons. Slicing. Wooden rod. There it is. We need a heavy cutting tool. Which... does powered cutting count as heavy cutting? Your missing ingredients for tools. They must be... oh, in the workbench's inventory. Heavy pliers. Jigsaw. Tonguing groove pliers. Claw hammer will stick in here. Oh, we can just stick the crosscut saw in here. That counts as heavy cutting, right? And then wooden planks. Got it. Crafting. Wooden planks. So wooden rod. I feel like a wooden plank would be crafted into multiple wooden rods. So maybe we keep like the saw and the hammer in the workbench, and we just run next door and grab a second set for us to carry around. Wooden plank, wooden rod. So claw hammer, crosscut saw, we'll go grab the secondaries of, that way we don't have to keep transferring it to and from our workbench. Ooh, a machete. Grab. We already have powered cutting. Crosscut saw and a hacksaw. And grinder. Where's the hammers? Here we go. Claw hammer. And a screwdriver. Good enough. One shot. Paper scrap and whiskey. Sure. This is a classic anti-zombie weapon. He had no chance. So, tools. Let's just make sure we don't... We've got extra hammers now. We've got extra... Did I put a screwdriver in here? Open. I did not, so I'll put a screwdriver in here as well. And we don't need a crosscut saw and a hacksaw. Heavy cutting, heavy cutting. Yeah, so we'll lose this. Now, can we build a window? We can. An installed window flap also allows for outdoor visibility. Not too worried about that. Let's do this from the outside. Close it. So build, window, build. Here we go. One. We're missing wood scrap. How do we get wood scrap? Also, we need to build a door here. I don't like this open glass door. That means wood scrap and metal brackets. I think we had some metal brackets over here. Right here? These metal brackets? No, these are bar clamps. Where do we get metal brackets? Destroy a metal shelf. Aluminum scrap, iron scrap, aluminum scrap, screws, iron scrap, aluminum scrap. Where would we get metal brackets from? Okay, is there anything we can craft for the interior here? Utility cabinets, we've got decor, we can craft a junk pile. Fortifications, we need stuff for. Let's look at the tiers. Wood scrap, wood fortified. So we need, again, metal brackets. I wish it would tell us what kinds of things to destroy to look for, like metal brackets. We need to make reinforced wood for these kinds of constructions. Limestone. Made from limestone brick and scrap metal. Okay, 4 tiers. Furniture, a mattress. We have a medical bed we can sleep in over there. We can make a pull-up bar for core exercise, gives strength XP. Shooting target gives, I assume, shooting XP. Basketball, throwing XP. Stations, advanced workbench. Metal brackets. We're limited everywhere by metal brackets. Is that something we can craft out of, like, scrap metal? Yes. Oh my god. Somebody's probably screaming at the screen, "You just saw it in the standard parts part of the crafting station!" Right, so metal brackets, we need iron scrap. So... where was that again? Crafting. I guess we'll put all of our aluminum scrap in here. Duct tape. Electric scrap. Bolts. iron scrap, nails, paper scrap, screws, springs, rods. Put it all in there. So let's make wooden plank and metal brackets. Oh yeah. Let's make some metal brackets out of iron scrap. 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can make a reinforced wooden door for the front door of our base here. So to build that, fortifications, we don't have the required skill. Construction 25. Okay, well then we'll make this. So we need 4 metal brackets, 5 nails. So metal brackets 4. Can we take a certain amount? Split stack. We want 4. There we go. What was it again? 5 nails. 5 nails, 10 wood scrap. 5 nails, split stack 5. Wood scrap. Split stack 1, and then we'll take the 10. And 2 wooden planks. Split stack 2, confirm. Give me the planks. There we go. Build window door. Build here. Okay. Door, open window. It slides down. Open. Thought that phone was a zombie. Okay, all's quiet out here, so we'll close this. We'll close the window. There's no lock attached, but again, not multiplayer. I don't think the zombies can open doors, so not a huge cause for concern. Alright, so what else can we do in here? Medical, fuel, weapons. Can we craft a wooden spear? Let that build. And then let's look at stations. Advanced workbench. We need 30 construction. Okay. Repair workbench. Aha. Repair items. Refineries. A forge. Cooking campfire. Drying rack. Ore crusher. Right, because we can go into the mine and mine, like, iron? Oh. Okay, so this game is definitely more suited to multiplayer. Because you basically have to grind out these skills in order to become, like, an all-rounder. Because some of these are pretty steep, like getting to 30 construction to do the advanced workbench. 60 to get to the fabrication workbench. 40 for the repair workbench. And we don't seem to be grinding up our construction very quick. We're only at 6. So it's going to take a lot of materials. So this definitely is giving the vibe of a long haul, like very much like a Zomboid. It's a 3D Zomboid. So this is a play this over like weeks and weeks, preferably with friends, so that you have people to complement your skill or the skills that you lack. You can complement each other's skills, I should say. I'll take this wooden spear. Let's just check it out real quick. Wooden spear. Hold. That is definitely not the way to to use a wooden spear. You're slashing it like a sword. But if we have extra weapons to use, and we're only at 137 of our 334 carry capacity limit. Okay, we're back. I had to take a little break. Actually, the game updated while I was away, so I'm not sure if anything's gonna be different now that we're back in here. But things look the same, so we got a little bit of time left in this episode. I want to check out more than 2 buildings here. Let's see if we can... what time is it? It is 1 o'clock in the morning, so we're gonna sleep real quick in the back of this. Okay, it said the door was already open. I think it remembered that it was open, but when the game loads, it's automatically closed, so that the state of the door is off. We're gonna sleep until, I don't know, 6-ish a.m. And we're dehydrated and hungry again. Corn chips, Dairy Queen bar, swirl bar. Doesn't really do much for our hunger either. Somehow it dehydrates us more than it fills our hunger. Which is not really how processed food works. Like, processed food is still very filling. In fact, processed food is popular because it's so calorie dense. Drink. We don't need to completely eradicate our hunger. But I don't know, I think the food and hunger and general survivor mechanics need a little bit of tweaking. Okay, so let's check out another building. Not much around. Let's see, there's a... We'd hit the school across the street. Oh, we got a runner. Better have something good on you for all that. Nope. You forget we can hold attacks. Not that it did a whole lot of good. Okay, we have a building here. We have a building here. Some kind of warehouse across the street over there with school buses, so that's probably a bus depot for the school. So let's head down the road this way, which on our map is heading southwest. This is all fenced off. Oh, this is just some kind of utility building. I'd love to find a gun. Nothing. Killing zombies seems mostly useless unless they visibly have some kind of decent gear on them. Pick a lock. That tough lock. Uh-oh. Power substation number 2. Can we just climb the fence? We can. Then why would we try to pick the lock? Search the dumpster. Pizza box, no pizza in it. I'm not sure what I'm expecting to find in here other than electronics parts. And apparently a zombie. Multiple zombies. Or maybe the same one. She's freaking out. She's glitching. Shut up. Okay, sledgehammer, great weapon. Search. Beer bottle chud light. Somebody's walking around out here. Turn off. This will turn off a small region's power? Holy hell. A respirator. Radiation resistance? We have to worry about radiation? I guess we'll take that then. Tarp. Yeah, what do these do again? Temporary XP boost, like just in general, overall? Okay, kind of useless. I'm not looking to shut off power to the entire region. So we'll leave that. We have another building over here. I said... Ugh. We got another building, so we got a couple buildings over here. This is this the house we started in? It might be. Easy. Now, let's see if we can find a gun. Blue hair dye. A pet carrier. I'm not sure you're carrying a pet in there. A hacksaw. That's a pet cage, my friend. Nails. Saw blades. What do you mean you don't keep guns and boxes in your garage? Elastic bandage. Unlock. Not sure how we unlocked it from the exterior side of the door, but don't question it. Newspaper. Cigarettes. Wait, what do cigarettes do? They smell bad. Smoke. Again, I feel like smoking would be a recreation activity and reduce stress. Really? Nothing in the fridge? Shocking. Or in the cupboards? Bread knife spoon. Canned peas. There we go. Ugh. The idea of just eating a can of sour cream. Ugh. Open. Eat. This needs to be oh yeah, we did that. Lights on. Filthy. Another cell phone. Nothing really mind-blowing in here. We're pretty much gonna have to stick to, like, businesses, I would imagine. Or, like, government buildings, like a police station or something. Thread. Duct tape and sewing needle, sure. A boonie? The hell is a boonie? You can probably take a bed as well. So we don't have to sleep on the stretcher in the back of a ambulance. Canned corn. Let's destroy this chair for some scrap, nails. Medical. Just still hungry, still thirsty. So canned corn, let's go ahead and eat some of this. So we've eaten like 5 candy bars, a can of peas, a can of corn, a bag of chips, and somehow we're still hungry. The hunger values that food restores are way out of whack. Okay. We're not gonna find anything fun here. Jewelry scrap. Let's move on. Let's check. They have a like a shed over here, right? Ooh. We could theoretically garden over here. Another axe. We'll definitely take that. Okay, this looks promising. A mini sledge counts as a heavy hammer. Nails. We'll take them all. Pliers. Not too worried about that. Claw hammer we've got plenty of. Pliers we've got a jerry can. Smell. Smells like gasoline. Okay. We'll take that. We don't have any gasoline yet. Charcoal. Now we can take these totes as well and bring them over to the base so that we can kind of spread out our stuff. So there's not... Ooh, a shovel. Use as digging. Okay. We're at 204 pounds. Plastic rake, metal rake. I don't know if that's used for gardening or not. This whole thing counts as a work table. Pumpkin. Ooh, some seeds. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Some soil bags down here. Everything we need to start a garden. Let's destroy this stuff for scrap. Screws, electrical scrap. Sawhorse. Wooden planks. Awesome. Close this up. Some more houses back here. I'd rather find some, like, businesses. Again, I'm gonna look for, like, a police station or something. Let's keep running. We've got... There's something over here. And some more stuff down this way. You know, we should probably commandeer, instead of just running across the city, let's see if we can get one of these, maybe the police cars working. Because we know we have the keys for one of the police cars. Alright, so let's check this police car. We have the keys to this car. Insert key. Turn on. Here we go, it's smoking. Is that us? Or the other one? The car sounds leave a little bit to be desired. I think it's the other car that we hit. How do we get out of the car? We have to go back into first-person view. Handbrake engage. Let's get out. How do we turn the alarm off? Here, let's do it the hard way. Car battery. Shut up. Handbrake off. Alright. We're gonna blow this car up most likely since the engine is smoking. But let's go up the road here. And see what we got. That looks like a farmhouse. I think we're going away from the government buildings. The public buildings. Our respawn point was cleared. Why was it cleared? Nope. Here's something. Green Valley Market. Probably not a bad idea. Let's get back into first-person mode. Turn off. Hopefully we can get this running again. Let's see, we got so many... Here's a police officer. Maybe you have a gun. Do you have a gun for us? Police bulletproof vest. Police baton. Do we have a bulletproof vest on? Face upper armor. We do not. So we'll take this. And wear it. And that should go into, yeah, our upper armor. There we go. We're looking kind of outfitted now. Get a welder's mask over a firefighter's helmet somehow. Don't question it. Don't touch my car. Did you just walk through the door? I'm gonna look for an ATM out here real quick. Oh, these are gas stations. I'm just curious if we can withdraw money from these debit cards that we found. Oh, the glass is broken. Got it. Oatmeal. Crawling zombie. Chicken noodles. Gonna look for a light switch in here. Here. There we go. Okay. Oh, here we go. Withdraw. What would that count as? Miscellaneous? Special? Tools? Debit card. ATM card for a bank. Probably fits in most ATMs. Select. You successfully withdrew $266. Withdraw debit card. We withdrew 81. Withdraw insufficient funds. Okay, so now these are useless to us. So debit card. Dismantle. Dismantle. That's pretty cool. I don't know what we would even use money for. But it's funny that we can do that. Chocolate chip cookie box. Canned corn. Rice snack. Grab some food. I'm not gonna completely loot this place. Fridge. Water bottle, okay. And nothing of interest. Alright. Moving along. There's a fire department, which means there's got to be a police station somewhere, right? Back in the car. Here we go. Oh, right. Hand brake. Release. High Noon Plaza. USMS, is that United States military surplus? Why did I gain medical? USMS. I'm not sure what that means. Let's see. Open. Oh, mail service. It's a that's not military service. It's a post office. I'm here. Do I hear a car running? This place is reinforced. What's going on in here? Oh, a generator. No lights. Zombie. I want this generator though. Turn off. Extract to item. Move. Can we put this in the trunk of our car? Extract to item, pour into from item. I think extract to item is like emptying into our jerry can, the gasoline. There's no space in the jerry can, and 73 ounces in the target, so cancel. Examine connections, drink, pour into, extract to item, turn on, smell, examine. Works with gasoline. How do we oh. We can just put it on the car, okay. So is this like a survivor hideout? Is there gonna be more survivor stuff in here? Portable radio, tools. Torn wires. Not really. Okay. No police station yet. Enter. Disengage. Turn on. It just sucks onto our car here. Bye! This sounds like a GTA car noise. Like a GTA 3. Zombie in the wood. We're gaining driving skill. Again, like, the car is not careening off the road, so I'm not exactly sure what driving skill does for us. Maybe we, like, the turning reacts faster or something? I'm not exactly sure. We're gonna drop this off real quick, this generator. I'm gonna move this. Oh, we have to hold it. Move. I'll move this over here by the door. Like so. Now we have a generator. And let's go. Let's go up the road, fill in our map a little bit. So hardware store, let's check this out. This is probably like a bus depot considering all of the school buses around. You know what would probably have weapons? Yeah, school bus garage. The jail. I wonder where the jail is. There's a house down there. Oh! The road is closed off. We're at the end of the line. That goes to... Oh, here comes a cop. I'm just gonna, run him over here. Might as well check and see if he had anything. You got a gun. Bulletproof vest. Police baton. Oh! Nope, her arm came off. What is this? Fresh foods pantry? Man. Where are you? Are you a firefighter? You look like a firefighter. Let's see. Bonk. Oh, just a quick tap and she's done. Got anything good? Firefighter gloves, helmet, jacket. It's a bit beat up, but we'll take it. And pants, maybe we can repair it. Boots, again, I don't know why the boots are so much worse than sneakers. Although we don't need these because firefighter boots we have, they become a box. We've got brand new boots back at the actual fire depot. But I would like to see if we can somehow repair the jacket and the pants, because it looks like they did have decent resistances. And then maybe we turn right on this highway and go up this way. See if we can find that. Is that here? Thread the needle. It is not. This is a playground. Probably for the school here. Here we go, now we're back on the road. Alright. Residential. I'm gonna be very sad if our car breaks when we're this far out. These look like houses. And now we're headed into the woods. Let's do a loop. We'll do a loop and come back just to see a bit of the world. Oh. What is this? This looks interesting. Some kind of warehouse. I see box trucks. Waste transfer station. Oh. My interest just dropped dramatically. Man, we are stiff-arming that steering wheel. Oh shit. Too busy looking at us. Whee! We're driving! Alright, what turn is this here? This goes through like a... It's like a rural street. We're headed into Dannemora if we go this way. Sparkle! Another graveyard. Our engine is getting worse. That's okay. We can find another car to bring back. Oh, is that what your driving skill affects? How quickly the engine breaks down? We need to turn to hit the Dannemora. Another cemetery. I think this town had more dead people than living people before the zombie apocalypse even hit. We're getting into some denser, nicer looking housing. Oh, is this the prison? Ooh. Interesting. Gas station. It's a hell of a prison. It's like a military fortress. You don't even see, like, a front entrance. There was some garage doors back there. I guess we'll just do a circle around it. Here's some more garage doors that don't look like they open from the outside. Some more warehouses. Good lord, this place is gonna be huge to explore once you get inside. Lots of cop cars. Yeah, I don't see a single way to get into this damn place. How do you get to the jail? I guess that's the challenge, huh? You probably have to... It's probably underground. There's probably some kind of sewer or underground passageway from one of these adjacent buildings. Because every other side of this thing is just impenetrable fortress. Yeah. Let's see. I'm worried if we turn this off, we're never going to turn it back on again. Maybe we have to build up and over the wall? Yeah, we can't even interact with this. How about here? Is there a switch in here that opens the door? Pick lock. Oh! Now we're talking. Dismantling magazine. Repair magazine. Oh shit! Backup generator. Can we take that? Wait, drink! Excuse me? Why are we drinking out of a generator? Any of these trucks in any better condition than our police car? This is in much better condition, actually. Oh yeah. Instantly started, too. We're now part of News Team 1. Let's see. Anything in the trunk? Nope. But you. Surely one of these cop cars has a weapon in it. Nope. Ooh. Yeah. How did he get up there? Look at him. He's all the way up on the top of the wall and the watchtower. How did he pull that one off? Let's see. You're still up. Oh, you're a different zombie. How? How do you have a longer range than me? This doesn't make any sense. Okay. That needs to be fixed. Let's see. Medical, scratches, infected, so cleaning wipes, sanitize, compression bandage, apply. Security guard, correctional officer, ID card, maybe to get us in the door. Let's see, there's a door over here. With a zombie behind it. Another officer. Excuse me, officer. One of these is bound to have a gun, right? Not a very smart thief for breaking into a prison. Clinton Correctional Facility. Gonna keep hoping that one of these cars... Nope. Cars don't ever seem to have anything in them, which is too bad. I'm gonna poke our head in here real quick. Department of Corrections. Corridor A. Oh god. Oh god, they're like completely feasted upon corpses. Something terrible happened here. We gotta find an armory. Equipment locker. Football helmet, boxing helmet. No, this is the equipment for the gym, or for the recreation area. Knee pads, baseball bat. Ping pong racket. Knee pads. What slot does that go on? Lower armor, maybe? Where? Let's see. Lower armor. Knee pads with placeholder, appearance, I guess. I don't really see it on our character, but... Basic painkillers. We're getting kind of hungry. I'm gonna pop some of this food that we stole. Open and eat. Open and eat. If I were an armory, where would I be? This is an exit. This is like solitary confinement or something. Open window. Yeah, these are the actual prison cells. I see a zombie down at the end of the hallway. Here's some kind of security room. How do we get into here? Open. Lights on. Oh. Light control. Set to on. There we go. Lights on. You got any guns in here? Contraband locker. A tough lock. Ooh. Oh, that was easy. Cigarettes, whiskey. Shiv, 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 shiv. Office cabinet. Paper scrap. Blah, 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 blah. Office cabinet. Officer locker. Here we go. Pick lock. Damn. Here we go. A taser cartridge. Correctional officer shirt. Tasers. Huh. Well, they're light, so why not? Let's grab them. Tasers. Taser cartridge. Guard locker. Handcuffs, police baton. More taser cartridges and a taser. So can we put the taser on... Add to quick use. So that's on 6 now. I'd be curious to try this out. Let's see, do we try the other contraband locker? I somehow don't think a prisoner is gonna have a gun, but let's see. Disc, Night of the Living Dead. Put it in the TV to watch. Interesting. Bread knife and shivs. Oh. He's in this one. Come on out. Sit down! Okay. He did go down. Is he actually dead? Okay, I crouch, I search, and then searching uncrouches me. There. So he was definitely not dead. Interesting. Yeah, let's see if we can find another guard area. What are you doing here? Oh, I left the door open. That one side of this door is locked, okay. Showers. Nope. It's not going in there. There's no light switch in this room. Spooky. Medical stretcher? Oh man, a medical ward? Why are there no lights in any of these rooms? Your hair is becoming disconnected from your head. Interesting. Insulated flask. Ooh. We were already, we were in there already. Okay. So, oh, this is like a gym that's been converted into a field hospital. Dumped duffel bag. Ooh. Military crate? Gotta be careful with our lockpicks here. Yes! Magnum rounds. A rotten arm? A disembodied arm. That counts as a weapon? Ammo box. Rotten human flesh. A blood bag. Dynamite! A syringe can be filled with any fluid item, preferably needed medication. Cloth rope. Okay. Dumped footlocker. Damn. We're in. Charcoal tabs, poison, compression bandage, military medical kit. Let's go. Ammo. No guns, though. Oh. Oh, I just saw what is in this room. Yikes. Morphine. Some serious medicine in here. Vomit-inducing smell. ACP round, magazine, a good MRE. A Lone Star 1911. Let's go. Don't. Electrical scrap, medical scrubs top, 5.56 round. Survival kit, usually hard to find, may contain an assortment of medical items. Huh. Very tough lock. You need lock picking 75 to even pick it. Huh. Well, let's see. So we got... You can clean blood with a towel. Fascinating. Let me get away from this vomit-inducing smell, because it's probably, like, doing bad things to us. Although, there's some more lockers here. Very tough. Duffel bag. 5.56. Prescription painkillers. Alright. A rotten arm. Very tough lock again. Okay, so let's get away from this. Check our medical. Moderately encumbered, hungry, stressed. Well, luckily we've got some antidepressants for that. Slightly thirsty and drowsy. So we got a gun. Let's go ahead and... this takes 45 ACP, which we have none of. That's unfortunate. Oh no, we do. We got some. Okay, so let's add to quick use. Can we move our quick use items around? How do we do that? Like, I want this to be 1. There we go. Do we have... we have 8 bullets, is that how? 45 ACP, we have like 50 here. How does this work? Do we have to... unload, place, dismantle. Loaded ammo. I'm not sure how that... Do we need like extra clips for it or something? Extra magazines for it? Because we've got 30 and 50 45 ACP rounds here, but it says we only have like 1? Come on over. Pick. Officer locker, all right. Let's see, more taser cartridges, more tasers, officer shoes, handcuffs. We definitely don't need that many tasers. We've already got more than we'll probably ever need. Police baton. Yeah, there doesn't ever seem to be guns in the officer lockers, just tasers. I guess this is a jail. Battery. What do we got in here? Commissary storage. Breadstick. A croissant. Organic mac and cheese. Eat. Cash register. Oh, this is like, food for the prisoners. Gotcha. Okay, well, I think we have a pretty good idea of, what's going on here. There's definitely going to be, considering the size of this place, there's probably several more locations with goodies. get some firearm training here. Beer bottle. Probably should not be drinking on the job there. But it's the middle of the night again, so we're going to hop back in our van. We're going to head back home, and then I think we'll call it for this episode. We had a nice little adventure here. Let's get out of here before we attract too much attention. Lights, low beams. Oh, don't fail me now. There we go. Okay, let's go home. Okay, and home sweet home should be somewhere around here. Yep, here we go. So we'll park this out front. Brake on, lights off. There we go. Okay. Well, I think that's what we're going to call it for this episode. That was a nice little adventure. Got to see the prison. Got to get some weaponry. Some more clothes. We got the firefighter outfit. Now we have to figure out a way to repair, which is probably done at that repair station. So we'll have to work our way up to that. We got taser. We got some ammo. Some medical. Then we get, oh yeah, survival kit. Let's open this up. Trauma bandages. Wasn't there a, there we go, military medical kit, advanced antibiotics, compression bandage, latex gloves. All right, some nice little goodies. So yeah, it is, again, I've said this a few times now, this is very Zomboid. Not that that's a bad thing. I do like the complexity of the Zomboid system, but in a 3D environment is, I think, something that many games have tried, and not all of them have succeeded. I think this one is really getting close to the mark, but there's obviously some jank to work out, like being able to see my scalp here through like 2 layers of clothing. We know about the hair, some zombies getting stuck in stuff. So again, this is early access. This is just release after a long time in development from 2 developers. So I'm not going to hammer too hard on the minute visual details when the overarching content of the game, it all seems to be in place. All the major systems are in place. The survival, the crafting, the combat. At this point, it's just like bouncing cars, just really little things that need to be cleaned up to kind of solidify the experience. There's a lot of placeholder objects that are missing, art and models, that kind of stuff. I would like to see some more attention put into the combat. Like, I think the attack that you do with a sledgehammer should be a different type of attack than you do with a wooden spear, right? Because if I equip the wooden spear, we already looked at this earlier, but you know, if we hold the wooden spear, you don't swing a wooden spear like a katana. This should be a thrust. So some different variations on attack length and attack animation and attack style for different weapons will give you an incentive to try out different weapons and use different weapons, specialize in different weapons. I think the zombies' attack range is a bit odd in some places, like a crawling zombie was able to hit me way outside of my attack range, which I think it should be the opposite. Some UI cleanup would probably be nice. Like, I think functionally the UI is good in that it presents everything in an understandable way for you to use it, but it does at this moment look very basic. It looks like a Unity out-of-the-box asset, basic squares with no kind of like identity to the UI that makes it, you know, on first glance or recognizably the Vane UI, if you will. But I'm sure all that will come in time. Yeah, it's really just approaching a full experience for somebody who wants to hop in with some friends and experience a 3D Zomboid-esque zombie survival crafter game. All the base building elements seem to be here. All of the survival elements seem to be here. I would like to see some more zombies, perhaps. Like, really, the zombies have not been much of a challenge, and that may just be due to me picking the vanilla difficulty. So that may just be something that needs to be tweaked in the advanced settings, or just choosing one of the preset higher difficulties. I do know, just from glancing at the discussion forums, that there are zombie hordes and zombie raids that will appear and attack your base, which is great. That's something that a lot of zombie survival crafters are missing, is an actual reason to make a defensible location. You know, something I really, really liked about 7 Days to Die was that base building aspect was all about being able to survive those zombie hordes that would appear every 7 days. So I do like that there are zombie attacks in this. Gives you reason to do the base building element and not just be a nomad moving from place to place to place. But besides that, yeah, very impressive for a 1.0 release, or whatever the early access release version of this is. Here we go, 0.022H2. But, you know, a early access offering for a open world zombie survival game. A lot of cases, it's a lot of asset flipping, a lot of jank, a lot of stuff that clearly indicates that the game is very low effort. But even with just 2 developers here, I think this is a really impressive offering. So it's definitely something I would like to try out with some people in multiplayer to continue to build a base here, maybe do some more in the future. But I think that's going to be it for this one. So if you've been enjoying this playthrough of Vane, hit like and subscribe. If you want to check out Vane for yourself, head over to Steam and pick it up. And if you want to let me know what you think of the game so far, then hit the comments down below. But whatever you do, I'll see you right here again in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.